guys, it's Debbie Krieger here to teach a Pilates mat class for the WAC online Move at Home series. So I am ready to go. I hope you can join me without any equipment. Next time I will add a spree ball, the small one, also known as a bender ball or whatever, but little 8-inch plastic ball, no weight. So if you'd like to use one of those at another time, that would be great. Let's go ahead. We're going to go about 40 minutes and do what feels good for you. I want you to start out holding on to your back of your legs and curl the tailbone under and then roll back up. So we're in flexion with a round spine. I can also turn it this way, curling back and round it back up. Let's add some extension and curl the low spine. Shoulders are set down and lift back up. And exhale as you curl it down and lift it up. And let's go one more time, curling back. And I'm going to let go, setting my shoulders down, keeping my spine right where it is in space. I'm going to open my arms and come back up. So I am avoiding lifting with my back. I'm staying in that scooped, stable position and opening from the shoulder and pull it back. And inhale, open. Press those toes down into the floor. Drive the navel in toward the back. But you have the round, flexed spine that Joe Pilates used to call the scoop, the C-shaped spine. And hold it right here for 4 and 2. And then lift back up. Okay, now let's lie all the way down. There we go. And we're going to curl up. And then lay your spine down. Feel your shoulder blades down on the floor. Lengthen through the back of your neck. And lengthen out toward the wall behind you as you lift your upper body. So it's not a gym crunch. It's a lengthening as we flex. Inhale as you try to stretch your spine a little further. And exhale. And inhale, lay it down. And exhale. Grab the back of your legs. Continue to come all the way up. Lift up an extension. And exhale, curl back. Okay. Now once again, we're going to stabilize the spine. I want you to lift one leg. Place it back down. Now my toes are very gentle on the floor. Lift and lower. Notice I am not lifting with my back. Lifting with the core. And lift, hinging in your hip and down. And lift and down. And lift and down. And then if you want to add a different option, lift and lower and lower. And lift and lift and lower and lower and lift and lift, hold, 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 grab or not, and lay your spine all the way down. Okay, I've come to chair position. Shoulders are on the floor. Belly is pulled into the back, not necessarily a flat back, but a stable back. So I'm going to hinge from the hip. I'm going to lower the leg, bring it back up. Second leg down and bring it back up. Now my back is staying still. You know how I sometimes compare it to being a china doll. We're able to hinge in this joint without lifting the back up and down off of the floor. Another option, taking a little more strength and stability, lower both legs and exhale as you come back up. So your spine stays perfectly still. Lower and exhale back up. And inhale, lower. And exhale back up. And inhale, lower. And exhale back up. And here's 3. Exhale back 1, 2. Exhale back up. And one more. Remember that balancing teacup on your pelvis. If you're like I am, you've been drinking a lot of warm tea this last couple of days. Bring the foot down, bring the other down. Okay, now let your arms float over your head. Feel your shoulders anchored on the floor. And again, try not to rock side to side, nor to let the shoulder sink up to your ear. So we're going to take one arm toward overhead. Exhale as you switch. Feel your shoulder blades remain on the floor. Exhale, switch. Inhale, open. Exhale, switch. Inhale, 1. And exhale, I'm going to bring both arms down. Now, again, as you let your arms go toward overhead, as soon as your back begins to arch, that's too far. We want to be able to move the arm in the shoulder socket without moving your back, so that will determine your range of motion. Inhale up, toward overhead. Exhale to your hips. Inhale up. Exhale to your hips. Inhale up. Exhale to your hips. Reverse that. Inhale out wide. Exhale to your hips. Inhale out wide. Exhale to your hips. Inhale out wide. Exhale to your hips. And one more, finishing down at your hips. Take an inhale. Feel the rib cage open sideways. Exhale, pull your front ribs to your back ribs, and then go ahead and let your back be pushed down into the mat. Release. Inhale, open the rib cage sideways. Exhale, squeeze the air out of your rib cage. Bring the front ribs down to your back ribs. Toward. And then imprint your back into the floor, keeping your face relaxed. And release, and one more time. And exhale. Great. Okay, feet are down on the floor. I'm going to take the arms toward overhead. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen through the upper spine to curl. Lay your spine down, thus your arms come up to the ceiling. Reach toward overhead. Exhale, arms are at 90 degrees in the shoulder socket. You curl up, thus your arms are reaching forward, and then lay it down. And inhale, exhale. Just to where your low back's still on the floor, and then reach. And overhead one more time. Bring it down. Roll it up. Good. Lay your spine down. Let your arms go all the way overhead and curl up into shoulder bridge. Now push into those big toes. Inner thighs are engaged. Lay your spine down, and your arms will need to float back up. Exhale, reach toward your heels. Lay the spine down, float the arms overhead, press the tailbone up. Try to articulate one bone at a time, all 10 toes on the floor. Exhale as you lay your spine down. Oh my goodness, arms come up, and exhale, reach forward. And lay your spine down. Okay, reach toward overhead, up to the ceiling. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Think of reaching out and up, and we're going to hold it here. Lift your right leg. We're going into the stomach series. Pulse for inhale from the shoulder. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Option, lengthen up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3. Now I'm really squeezing my inner thighs together. And exhale, I'm going to lower. Here's 5. And exhale. And 6. And exhale. I'm going to flutter. Inhale. And exhale. Switch. Inhale. Keep lifting that upper body. And exhale. Together. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach toward overhead. Exhale, contract. Try to keep your upper body lifted. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. And exhale, contract. Hold on to your right ankle. Float the left leg out. Keep that upper body lifted. Pulse, pulse, pulling in, lengthening out. Switch, pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Lift those shoulders off the floor. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Pull, pull, and lengthen, lengthen. 4. And 3. Of course, your legs are traveling in parallel planes. The foot's not floating to the center. And 1 more. Good. Lift the right leg up. Grab the back of the calf and float the left leg out. Now, switch, bringing your leg to your fingertips. Switch. 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 Notice your head does not move. You do not rock from side to side. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. 1 more. Pull, pull. And up. And let's lay the head down. Rotate your head one side to the other. Okay, let's add a little rotation. The legs are going to stay in chair position. You're going to keep your hips still and lift the upper body up. Knuckles to temples and rotate. Now, I'm not rocking down onto my shoulder. I am staying lifted and rotate. Stay lifted and rotate. Stay lifted and rotate. Perhaps you want to extend the opposite leg, but keep the shoulder off the floor and rotate. And rotate. And 6. 1 more. And bring it in. Hands on the legs. Feet come down. Lengthen the legs out. If you're stuck, really stuck, keep the knees bent. And exhale, pull yourself up and over. Inhale here. Exhale as though you were dialing your pelvis. Lay your spine down. Reach toward overhead. Inhale and exhale. Up and over. Inhale, hold. Exhale as you curl the tailbone. And reach. And inhale. Exhale. Up and over. Inhale. Feel your rib cage open in the back. Push the heels down. Pull the toes back towards your shins. And reach. Now remember how we worked on the not swinging the arms. It's a spine lift, not a throw. If you're stuck, use your fingers to help articulate through the center of your spine. Inhale here. And exhale as you curl it down. 1 vertebra at a time. And let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Up and over. Inhale, hold. I'm sitting tall this time. Exhale, dial the pelvis, tilting the tailbone more forward. And again, inhale. Exhale, up and over. Inhale. Let's rise up. Now take the tailbone, so the sit bones and the tailbone go toward your heels and slowly lay your spine down. Good. All right. Let's turn over. So you're lying face down, hands under your shoulders. Think about length. This is extension, not arching. Okay, so your pelvis is pushed down. Your hands are gentle. Lengthen through the top of your head and inhale at the same time. So you're working through your upper spine, your thoracic spine. And exhale, come down. And inhale, shoulders pull away from your ears. You're able to move your neck. Exhale as you come down. And inhale, lengthen. And exhale down. And inhale, lengthen. Good. Okie doke. Now, slide your hands to your hips. Notice the top of your arm is not forward, it's rotated to face behind your head. And exhale down. So we're not doing this, we're rotating back and opening the collarbones. Okay. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale down. No compression in your low back. It's the upper back lengthening. And exhale down. And inhale, lengthen. Float your hands around under your forehead. They can stay on your floor or on your forehead. Inhale as you lengthen out. And exhale down. And inhale, lengthen out. And exhale down. And inhale, lengthen out. Pull those elbows up to the ceiling. And exhale down. And inhale one more time. And exhale down. Very nice. Hands under your shoulders. Bring your legs together. Press your chest up, your knees up. Good. Reach the right arm. Bring it down. Reach your left arm. And down. Slow tricep bend. And down. Again, if you can push up in one unit, great. If you'd rather, I'm going to move my feet apart a little bit. Push up so you're on your knees. And then extend. Bring your right arm right. And down. Try not to swing your body. Keep it where it is. Left arm. And down. Slowly down. All right, team, 2 more times. Elbows narrow. Nice long neck. Press up. Right arm over your head. And down. Left arm over your head. And down. Tricep. Bend the elbows. Last time. Press up. Good. Do 1/2 of a breaststroke around. Other side. And bend to come down. There we go. Awesome. Let's go back into a child's pose. Okay. Back side of your core. So let's lie down. Feet are about sit bone. The bone's at the bottom of your pelvis, about that far apart. We're going up into shoulder bridge, so press the belly down into the back. Curl the pelvis up. Lengthen your right knee so it's squeezing into your left knee. And then I want you to take the hips, lower and lift. So you're squeezing the top of your left hamstring and into your glutes. And lower and lift. Lower and lift. And lower and lift. And up. Good. Lift that right leg up. Flex the foot. Lower the leg, not the pelvis. So now the leg is the mover. The spine, the trunk is staying still. The opposite of what we just did. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And hold it at lower. Hips lower and lift. I'm hovering and lift. And down. And up. And 5. Getting those glutes to work. 1 more. Good. Open the right leg to the right. Bring it back in. Open the right leg to the right. Bring it back in. And open. Bring it back in. And open. And bring it back in. And 1 more. Open. And in. And then lower your spine down. Right leg goes to the ceiling and the left goes right next to it. Flex and point your feet, your ankles. Good. Now circle the feet around. Reverse the circle. glue the legs together. Go down to 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and stop at 6. Reverse. Right now, try to keep your hips still. So how large the circle is depends on the movement of this bone, your femur in your hip. Belly's pulled down. Don't let your shirt pop up. And around. Now go ahead and let the hip lift a little bit off the floor. So you get a little low back rotation. And the other way. And switch. And switch. Good. And then a little bit of a curl from the reverse. Where you're going to press lift and lower down. So shoulders are anchored down. Everybody's going to be different on this. If this is a challenge for you, you stick right here with getting that back to stretch out. If you're liking to do it with your legs straight, lift your shoulders, open and flex, and lay your spine down. Squeeze the legs together. Lift up, open and flex, and lay your spine down. And again, up and over, open and flex, and lay your spine down. Keeping your feet apart, reverse, point together, flex and draw one straight line, and open, together and squeeze, and lay it down, and open, and just to the shoulders, no pressure on the neck, and lay your spine down. Okay, we bring our feet down. Press the belly down into your back, lift your pelvis. Left leg extends, squeezed right next to your right. The hips lower and lift by squeezing the glutes. Keep the shoulders down. Squeeze that top of your hamstring into your right glutes. Remember, we're not rotating. Your hips are level, and you're pushing through your right heel. All the toes are on the floor. And hold it up. Lift your left leg. Now the glutes do not move. Your trunk stays right where you are. Your leg hinges in your hip. Lift, flex and lower, and lift, flex and lower, and lift, flex and lower, and lift. Here are 2. Good. Lower the leg down. Pulse your hips up and up. Good. Pushing through that right hip. It's starting to get some heat. That was our intention. Three. And hold and open the left leg left and bring it back. And open it left and bring it back. And open the left leg left and bring it back. And open and in and open and in. And one more. Open and in. Foot down and lay your spine down. Let your knees rock one side to the other. Good. All right, let's place the hands. I like to stack or layer them rather than use those finger joints. Bring your elbows wide. Lift your upper body. Lift your right leg up and your left leg up in a rotated position that initiates from the hips. Okay, we're going to lower down. 2, 3, and exhale up. And lower down. 2, 3, and exhale up. Keep your upper body still. 2, 3, and exhale up. And down. 2, 3, exhale up. And down. Nice straight legs. 2, 3, and exhale up. And down. Hold or rest. Cross through the middle. Through. Keep lifted through your upper body. through, 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 through. Keep going, keep going. Press it through. 9, 8, lift, lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Open the legs wide. Reach across. Now again, try to keep your shoulder girdle off the floor. Reach without rolling back down to the floor. Stay lifted. Team, reach and reach and reach and reach. Here are 7 and reach. And 4. Keep the shoulders off the floor. And together, heels together. Head can go down or leave it up. Frog out. Pull back. Reach out. Pull back. Reach out. Pull back. Reach out. Pull back. Reach out. Pull back. And one more reach out. And pull back. And grab the back of your legs. Okay, we're going to go into a little rotation of your spine. So come on up onto your elbows. Rotate to your right and extend both legs. Bring them in, over to the left, and extend, and bend, and over. Extend, and bend, and over. Extend, and bend. Keep lifting that collar. The low back is what's rotating. And around, and extend, and bend, and over, and out. The sun came out, and it's snowing, and extend, and bend, and over, extend, and bend, and over, and extend, and bend, and center. I'm going to grab the back of my legs, roll. I'll turn back to a vertical, horizontal, and reach. Rolling like a ball. There we go. And all the way up. Okay, so now let's extend. Sitting tall, we're going to flex that flex the entire back. Imagine there's a ball here. We're going to go up and over the ball. I'm not trying to lie on my legs. Okay, shoulders are down, head leads the way. And exhale as you drive the navel up to the ceiling. Arms are parallel to the floor, and inhale, lift back up. And exhale, your head leads the way. And inhale, you stack your low back, your middle back, your upper back. If you can do this against your wall, it's very helpful to have that, what we call kinesthetic cue. You're touching, you can feel your back. Lift up one bone at a time. A little bit like if you velcroed yourself to the wall. And inhale, stack it up. And exhale. And inhale, lift it up. Draw your knuckles together. Sit very tall. Stay tall and rotate one side. Keeping those shoulders from hiking. It's you're below your hips are still above your hips rotated. Inhale, center, and exhale. And inhale, center, exhale. And inhale, center, exhale. And inhale, exhale. And inhale, exhale. And inhale, exhale. And 3, and 2, and 1 more. And back to the center. All right, let's come back now onto your right elbow. Your right knee can be on the floor, or you're going to go into a full side plank. We'll be here for 30 seconds. I'm going to offer you lowering, lifting. Now, I cannot see my feet. I do not have my head hinged forward. Hip flexors are open. And lift. Good. You're about 10 seconds out. And come your top leg in front and lift the bottom leg, inner thigh. Pull the belly, your rib cage up off of the floor. Heel is higher than your toes if you can get the leg to rotate. So more of the inner thigh engaging. Continue to stay lifted up, up, and up, and up. Good, collars lifted up. Good, now extend the leg out. I'm going to come down to my bicep and squeeze the bottom leg up to the top leg. Both the heel and the toe, squeezing the inner thigh. And then lift the upper body as well. Again, I cannot see my feet. And exhale, release. And inhale, reach. And exhale. And inhale, reach. And exhale. And inhale, reach. And run, run, run. Try not to move your upper body. Hold it still. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reach. Great. Lie on your stomach. Okay. Palms down. Legs are a little wide. Lengthen through your upper body and lift your arms. Good. Now, the upper body stays quiet except for your arms. Reach toward overhead. Bring your arms back. Put the hands down. Press up. Bring your torso down. Lift the elbows so your arms are parallel to the floor. Reach toward overhead. Pull back. Hands down. Press up. So whether you're coming up from your knees or your toes, your back stays in a straight line. Okay? From the floor to the top of your head. Lift the elbows. Reach toward overhead. Pull back. Hands down. So no articulating here. It's one unit. Nice stable spine. Slowly down. And one more time. Lift. And reach toward overhead. And this time, lift the opposite arm and leg. And let's swim. Your torso is still. Your arms and legs are hinging. And we're here for a bit. Breathe, breathe. Neck's extended. Your eyes are a little in front of you. For 8, 6, 4, and 2. Hold. And down. And then you can go into your star, or your shell stretch, or your child's pose. And then flip over when you are ready. And we're in a side plank. And you can lower and lift or hold it still. Good. Again, you cannot see your feet. And you're breathing. Let's do 8 and 4 and hold because you can. Go ahead and bring your hips down. Top leg is forward. Rotate the bottom leg so that your heel is a little higher than your toes. Keep lifting through your rib cage, keeping the shoulder away from your ears. Nice straight left leg. And lift, lift. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Slide the top leg next to it. I'm going to lie on my bicep. And now again, engaging that inner thigh. I'm going to pull the bottom leg up to the top leg and very intentionally, purposefully, squeeze. Squeeze. Feel the inner thigh squeeze. Be deliberate. Squeeze. You get so much more out of it. than if you float through it. And squeeze. Good, and then lengthen through your upper body. Reach and reach. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. All right, come on to our back. Lift your right leg up. Grab the back of that leg. Lengthen your left leg down. Very intentionally. Pull that right leg in. Good. Now, come a little lower or more towards your hip. We're going to climb a tree. Lifting your upper body with the belly. Again, your head's reaching out. It's not crunching. And you pull with your leg and round yourself up. And at the top, extend your back. And exhale, curl it down. Low back tilts first. Tap your head. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, stretch. And exhale down. And one more. Exhale up. And hold. And exhale, curl it down. Good. Bring your arms out wide and take your leg across, perhaps with the knee bent. Get that entire spine to rotate. And then lift it up and go to the outside. Now your hip stays down, so the bone moves in the hip socket. And back to the center. Switch legs. First, start with the stretch. Place your right foot down very intentionally into the floor. Putting your hands to your hips. Look down in your lap and walk up the tree, extending at the top. Flex and exhale down. Nod and exhale up. And exhale down. And one more time, exhale up. And exhale down. Good. Arms come out. Take your left leg across. Allow your hip to come off of the floor. Feel your rib cage open to breathe. Then lift the leg up and take it to the outside. Now your right hip is staying down. Good, and we'll lift back up. All right, hold on to your leg, roll yourself up. Let's come to hands and knees. And exhale, scoop the belly into the back. Inhale, extend with an opposite arm and leg reached out. Now your neck is not hyperextended. It's in the straight neutral line. Take the limbs to the side, back to the center, and down. And exhale, scoop up. And inhale, switch arm and leg, and take it out to the side. And back to the center. And down, and exhale up. And inhale, reach out. First pair, open side. Back to the center. And down, exhale up. And reach out, second half. Out to the sides. And center. And down, and exhale up. Great, have a seat. And I want you to lift your left arm up and go over to the right. Now I'm not rotating, just lateral, just sideways. Look up at the ceiling. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to the other side. And inhale, lift up. And exhale over. And inhale, lift up. And exhale over. And inhale, lift up. Great. Have a lovely day. I will see you again soon. Tomorrow is a flow yoga yoga flow with Shannon, and a strength class with Zoe in the afternoon. So